Welcome to this week's Friday Drills and Skills video, and in this video we're going to look at a very simple drill. I use this quite a lot, it's one of my favourites, and it's a great way for developing golf swings, impact positions, but also how we pivot and move through impact. It's a great way for developing that in a smaller swing. I'm a big fan of small swings becoming bigger swings, and if you can deliver a movement in a smaller shaped swing, it's much easier to deliver it then in a full swing, especially when you get back out on the golf course. Now, one of the key elements in the golf swing is how we set, hinge the wrists upwards, cock the wrists upwards, but also how we uncock them. So I, for want of a better word, tend to use the word in the backswing we're looking to load that wrist angle, and in the forward swing, particularly after impact, we're looking to fully unload that wrist angle. So if we're going to strike the ball with maximum speed, hit a really solid shot, in the backswing we're looking for a wrist angle which is complete. We load the wrist angle up, and that creates an angle between your lead arm and the club shaft, which for me, I'd look for that to be less than 110 degrees. So in the backswing, what I'm trying to create as a simple message would be, from face on, the letter L. And one of the things that I see a lot through the ball is, because the backswing hasn't created that wrist angle effectively, is we see a position through the ball where the arms get very squished up, the club handle gets pulled back towards the body, and we really lose speed and extension through impact. Now this is critical. So if we go from a wrist angle which is fully loaded, we then have to, after impact, fully unload those wrists. So if we unhinge the wrists, unset the wrists, unload them if you like, you'll see that there's a slight downward arch to my wrists in that case. Okay, and I turn that to the left as a right-handed player, you'll now see the letter Y, 2 arms and a club shaft. So this drill is very straightforward. In the backswing, we swing up to create the letter L, and in the forward swing, we unload and we can finish the swing at the letter Y. We don't need to go any further. We just hit short, part speed shots, building up this relationship. So I've got an 8-iron in my hand. I'm not trying to hit the ball full distance or very far. I build my stance and my posture, and I'm simply going to practice L to Y. L to Y. And you'll see that creates a very stable pivot. I'm delivering the club with quite a lot of speed relative to the size of the swing that I'm making. L to Y. Now hit that very stable flight. It's gone further than you would expect for a swing that size. The wrists have loaded and unloaded from the letter L into the letter Y.